Oh, guess we forgot to set the scene. There we go. I'm wonderful. How are you? Got a lot done today. Some running around shopping, groceries, organizing. Played with the cat a bunch. Hello, B. Carl. What did you miss? We did the troll fight in Hogsmeade, and that's where I said we're gonna wrap it up. It was a long stream, so it was a good place to stop. I'll give him pets later. He's currently snoozing. I don't want to awaken the beast. Alright, I think I got my ducks in a row here. Let's jump right into it. I'm gonna talk to Professor Fig. I'm gonna try and do some more side quests, unlocking stuff, getting some serious XP before just piling into the main quest. Oh, track it. You're looking stylish, by the way. That's a little smoother. Yeah. So how was everyone's day? What did we do? On vacation, so I'm really trying not to be lazy. Very easy to do so. What if I were to just jump? Whoa.
Revelio.
We're by Slytherin, I think. We are. They're all green.
Revelio.
We're gonna do some more exploring. I'm gonna try and do some side quests. Mainly get our base spells that we need. And try and get into some combat. I don't want to blow through the main story real quick. Um, yeah, because when I originally played this, that's kind of what I did, and I stopped. I don't even know. 25% of the way through. So I know the game has a lot to offer, and I really
Revelio.
want to see it. Ooh. Figgy's not here. We'll just take a nap on the floor.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
And 4. This. I suppose go to that. One floor down. Dun, dun, dun. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave.
Ah,
Hello, Professor.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Oh, I'm told.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
There's having a coughing fit. Win 2 rounds on crossed wands.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Was this the Fight Club?
Some kind soul help me. If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Fine.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Fun.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused a smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Wow, who could that be?
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
It's a close second there with Lenora. Alright, let's go find these.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
High places, you say? See some house.
back.
Revelio.
Brilliant.
Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, I see it.
Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Never shuts up about it. Revelio. Accio.
Wait, there's more. Niffler. Look at him.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There was a pun and I missed it. You going the right way? Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Lumos.
Oh, another puzzle door. Do that. One. Where's the other one? Okay. you doing today? It's actually moving. All right. Yeah. 819. 1 2 3 4. What is that? A bird. A little bird. Bird. Four, five. Eat a crab. Oh yeah.
Revelio.
Some clothes. That's 2. No offense. Take it. Plus 14 defense. Oh yeah. Alright, back to Gobstone.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Smelly situation. My wand? Oh, I forget. Can I tell from here? Here you go. Dragon heartstring. Swishy. Salamander on the top one. Got Hydra 9 and here 1, 2, 3. 12, so I need 7. I need 7. Squid.
Revelio.
Love these stairs. What am I missing here?
Revelio.
There's goodies up there. How do I get up there?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ah.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Season.
Revelio.
Hogwarts Herbology Award in recognition of exemplary skill in the field of herbology. Hogwarts bestows this special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff, Mirabelle Garlick. From mandrakes to mistletoe and bubo tubers to bouncing bulbs, her work with flora has exceeded all expectations. Well done.
Revelio. Revelio.
There's all kinds of stuff above me, but I'll go up. No! I don't have a Alohomora yet.
Revelio. Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
No, she's not that annoying. She's just a kid.
Revelio.
Oh, that was bright. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna light those on fire. Every time I hear that, I think of the Titanic.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Plenty.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
How
I'm
about
sure
it,
they'd
kid?
be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Let's stick with that one. Alright, back to quests. What are we doing? Frost wands. Oh, we can two birds with one stone.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Okay.
Revelio.
area.
Whee! Huh? Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week,
Revelio.
I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, I began. Whee!
Oh,
Revelio.
Peeves is weird. Yeah, he picks on kids all day long. It's a little strange, but you're just a ghost and you have nothing better to do. Why not?
A moment of your silence and attention shall soon be rewarded.
Oh, another one of these. Where we go?
Revelio.
Nice. Unfortunate.
Everyone seems to fear Professor Sharp. Not me.
Hello. Oh, so many locks. Goodies.
Handy resource indeed. Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
To enter.
Revelio. Lumos.
Let me in.
Here. Levioso.
I don't have the charm to get in there.
Revelio.
How do I get over there? Door. I'm sure we'll find our way over there eventually.
Come, students, listen to the
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Accio. Levioso.
Well, hello, Sebastian.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
We should talk.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Be humble.
Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Let's do it.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Potato! Stupefied!
There goes my way. Come on.
Espresso!
Confringo!
Act like a winner!
Accio! Leviosa! You're better than that!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up.
Just need more spells.
Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Thanks, Lucan. You're alright.
Hope to see you back here again.
I get both quests done. Need to Need to do 2 rounds. Oh, Lucan.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Let's try to solo
I'll be
this.
dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Let me solo them.
Ready to get thrashed?
Wait, I'm facing 2? 3?
Apologies in advance.
Okay. Who wants some?
Potato! Stupefied!
Leviosa!
Stupefied!
Shall I win well?
Stupefied! Leviosa!
I'm the one!
Potato! Stupefied!
Give them all 4!
Accio! Stupefied! Leviosa!
Is that all you've got?
Leviosa! Potato! Stupefied!
Act like a winner!
You're on her bubble.
Stupefied! You're better than that! Accio! Leviosa!
Are you okay? Hello?
Leviosa!
Come on.
Accio!
There goes my wager.
I could never duel like that.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least
I am
surviving
winning.
the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Oh, I know who would love them. I just do round 3 now?
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course.
Apparently not.
I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Actually, I might come back later.
Suit yourself. I'll
Always
be
the
around when you're
gobstones.
ready.
Locked doors. So many locked doors. Oh, alright.
Revelio.
Look like an old lady. Ooh, I like that. No, I don't want to do that. Back to the quests. We'll do that later. I guess we'll just flew back there. Map.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't think Black would mind someone telling on someone. Seems to be his cup of tea.
Well, I'd
Angle.
appreciate it not happening again.
I won't tell anyone again. Promise.
Not anyone. Anyone at all.
It was a good drawing, though.
Oh,
Made me
tiger.
laugh.
Oh. Well, thank you.
There, we're still tracking that. What? Why? There we go. Fly. What was that? Knock knock. Saw this earlier. How do I get that? I need that.
Revelio. Lumos.
No, I can get that little stone, but I forget how to do it.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Let's just take a nap on the floor. Did I select the wrong thing? Oh, I'm so dumb. I actually needed to do that.
I should come back to this and...
On me for not reading. Luckily, with the power of flu, we can go anywhere.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Excellent form.
Leviosa.
Good one.
Best cheerleader.
Leviosa. Accio.
Nicely done.
Revelio.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Okay, now back to the main quest. Right? Oh, that's pretty neat. Oop. Hello, Professor.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Light some shit on fire.
Good work. It's for you.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Awful. Something in my nose. I don't know what it is. Tickling. Sound is done. What do we get? Scar. Gloves. Spectacles. Give me 1 second. I gotta go blow my nose. Spell? Incendio. This one. Fire.
Incendio.
Very short range. about that. I got a gobstone in my nose. Professor Fig, are you awake?
Revelio.
Can I get the moon thingy down? Give me the ball.
Lumos. Incendio.
Ah, there you are.
Yep, been here all night.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
You got called to the principal's office. Let's see what we can do in the meantime. Oh, we can go there anyway. Solution. Oh, we need that. We need that for the eyeball chests. All right. I think this will start breaking out into more side
Sebastian
quests.
mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Hello.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Oh yeah.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. but a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
They should add Peeves the Phasmophobia as a DLC.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I do want to change my appearance, and I need to figure out hotkeys as well. What are my hotkeys? Oh no, I can't walk. NJ, okay. That's important. What? Actually, missing input controls. Yeah, sure. I don't need to walk. We do a sprint here. Ah, yeah, that's nice. Okay, I want to change my appearance. Like in cutscenes, it is very dark. So we're gonna do... leave this on. A better hat. No hat. We could change it so that my hood's on. This robe does not have a hood, that's why. Ooh, I like that. I also like that, though. Or is that I don't like it with the hood up? There are mods, this game needs a Shrek skin.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
If you were to do Shrek skins, honestly, my first thought is Professor Black would be Lord Farquaad.
I'll be quieter than a drum.
It's not very stealthy. You can't see me. Oh, you totally see me.
You should have known better to cross my path.
I've been caught. I was invisible. How did you see me? Move. Ah, okay. Quick, everybody go over there. Oh, I almost got caught.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted
I feel like
section.
she can see us.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Is someone there?
One way to do it.
Is that you, Peeves?
Yes, it's totally Peeves. Oh, nope, you don't see me.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. Revelio.
Tactical roll. Oh, no, we can't do that. No rolling.
Revelio.
Man is not very stealthy. What are
That
you doing,
wasn't so
Sebastian?
difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Come this way. What are you doing? Close one.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
No, I want to
So
skulk.
what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everything.
Sorry, I
Why
cut
do
you
you
off.
think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
What was that? Not a fairy. shit was that? Yeah, fairies are creepy as shit. I don't know what movie it was where I saw them where it's like what a true fairy is, but they are not nice. I'm gonna switch my spells.
Reparo.
Who have we here?
Oh, this guy.
Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
I like him less.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Man's got strings.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
I really hope that goes away. There we go. Health.
Revelio. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Like a new cloak?
That's it.
And new gloves? Game, you're spoiling me. When they match. Oh. Okay. Oh, you can really stab somebody with that thing.
Where might this lead?
Thank you. Quite stylish, isn't it?
Revelio.
Our first puzzle.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Oh. Who wants some?
Leviosa!
And hit combos, okay. Is it dark for anybody else? It's pretty dark for me, so just let me know. It doesn't bother me at all, but if you're having trouble seeing, let me know. Ooh, chest. What is this? I missed it. Ear slots are full. No. Let me get rid of. Have anything cheap? You can see well. Good. I think they know I'm here.
Stupefy! Levioso! Here. Incendio!
Revelio.
How do I get over there? Oh, what is below me?
Revelio!
Oh, I think I know. Oh. Am I missing? This. Ah, thought I saw something. Oh shit, that's right. The good thing is I keep all the cosmetic appearances. Nice.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
That wasn't it. Oh, very interesting. What? I'm here for something else. We have lots of glasses. Hello, Beth. You survived the dragon purge. Alright, I'm not changing my appearance every time. We're just gonna look ridiculous for a while, and we'll go back.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Alright, here we go. Now we get a challenge. So, everybody at once, or?
Levioso, Accio, Incendio, Tego, Stupefy. Levioso, Accio, Incendio, Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso, Accio. Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Leviosa! Stupefy! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Oh, that's it? Want some more?
It is a book after all.
Watch it, Beth.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in
Oh my
light
god,
of
I
your
want to time you out.
unusual
It deletes all your
situation,
messages.
starting
I'm
as
sorry.
a 5th year.
As it happens,
Noted.
I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian!
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
His robe's doing
But
something
that
funky.
being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
I'm just free to wander now? I don't see any more prefects? I think that's what they were called. Must not be midnight. Never mind.
That cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Oh, that was great timing.
I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
It was a book.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But
No.
how?
Bastion did.
Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
We need to increase the quality of these puns, otherwise you guys are getting flamed.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Hell yeah. Was it a pun? Gee, I wonder. Live as a student, okay.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Can't move. I'm stuck.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I'm interested. Okay, Okay, so we can do some more crossed ones. I need to complete this probably just by going through the rhythm here. The herbology, what it's like. We're going to class. No, the puns are fine.
Revelio.
I hear it. Where is it?
My brother promised me his old broomstick once he saved up.
Revelio.
Blue. Damn locked doors.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again,
Oh,
Lenora dear.
not Lenora.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent
always
herbologist
knowledge.
is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular
Better than a
than the
Ferrari.
bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Firmly grasp it.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you
That was
go.
a neat little touch. The glass broke because of them.
Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Me. Let me steal your stuff first.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be such high quality, from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill. What's under your tutelage? Saying that right? Lenora so adores you. As do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards, always, Eleanor Everly. I don't know if it'll kill you. Remember, Neville passed out.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Venus flytraps.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay, so Dittany gets his Wiggenweld.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Beth, you don't like garlic's puns? Sure, they'll grow on you.
Hello.
Hi.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there.
I'm done.
But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did.
I may have dropped the skull on you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cab. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Hold tab and tap something to open the tool wheel. Hold. Ah. Like that.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Including myself?
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Ah, it's like a critter.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
My cabbage.
Revelio.
Little thieving. Can't open any of these damn locks. Shortcut. Oh, what's this? More thieving. Tell no one. Excuse me. Want to see a trick? Oh my god, he disappeared. I was gonna do that.
Levius.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Klopp.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I like garlic.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only
Give
cost
me my Disney.
damned hearing.
Arthur? I hear you.
Make anything grow, we must first understand it.
Revelio.
Oh, son of a bitch. Need to go sell stuff. I did see Brandon wants a dome cone, as he said. We're gonna cone it up. Go back to the scarecrow hat. What did we have? A lot of green. We're gonna go to Hogsmeade to sell some things.
My first employment was at Hogwarts.
One never knows when society will be thrown.
You ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Find myself scurrying home at night these days.
Alright, new quest. New quest. Potions class? But yeah, regardless of what, if you pick it up, you keep the cosmetic for it, which is really nice. You can just have fully stat gear and look the way you want. Let's do potions class, then we're gonna do Natty and Wagadoo. I feel like this will get us some combat, and I think we'll be able to complete something else we need to do here. The Expelliarmus. Hogwarts. I'm gonna flew there, and then I need to blow my nose again. Man. Blow my nose, be right back.
It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Greetings.
I'm sleepy. There's no time for that.
Desk. Revelio. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Not bad. Hey, certain dates, 1875. Morgan Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more aurors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Carl, have a good night. Thanks for joining, pal.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Mix.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin
Did
rebellion.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep.
What is a Fwooper? Whooper? Judging by the look of this, a pink bird. This is a Schwinder eggs. Another one of these things. What is it? Is this a mermaid? Is this what that's meant to be?
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Good luck with that.
Should you chop the Dittany or
Revelio.
crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows. A well-prepared with on hand.
I did neither, Casey. I didn't like that's about as far as I got in the game. So my experience with like brewing potions and growing stuff was all in the classrooms. Potato, why are you murdering your stool? The child has awoken.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Very Weasley
What
of you.
now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Surely it wasn't me.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
What? What are you doing? At that time.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I do recall from last time we played.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
There's a student or students brewing in a bathroom. Alright, we're gonna do the Natty quest. In the middle of Great Hall. Yeah, exactly. We'll probably do the Natty quest here, see if we can complete the requirements for, who was this? Get her ready. For Hecate, so we can get Expelliarmus, and, probably call it there. Another 30 minutes or so.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from down.
Is everybody on the ground? Are we okay? Is there an earthquake?
Revelio.
Imagine solving a riddle that and then not telling me the answer. Practically.
No worries, Casey.
Revelio. Incendio.
I was worried Transfiguration would be too difficult, but it turns out I have a map.
Level 13 already.
Revelio.
They're a bit damp, but ever so picturesque.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft? I would have expected him to be from somewhere more.
I adore spending sunny afternoons in the viaduct.
Combat roll. Combat roll. Combat roll. This is going to be quite the run. We have unlimited stamina.
Revelio.
Flute.
Revelio.
Never thought I'd witness Sebastian lose a duel.
That's right. Rainbow. I just love the environment. This is so well done. Taking shortcuts. Who needs a broom when you can just roll?
Levioso. Heal. Incendio. Revelio.
Stealing your things, don't mind me. I saw something below here. Maybe I didn't.
This looks intriguing.
Hello, Natty. Hello.
It is good to see you, my friend.
How have you been?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I'll be honest. She's a friend.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions.
Sounds good, Casey.
For now,
Thanks for
it is safe
stopping
to
by.
say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll.
Sweet dreams.
And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Someone's in trouble. There's a mysterious man or person on the dock. Hello?
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
No.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong
Push
from
her
the
in.
dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Yeah,
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Yeah, as soon as we get like a diving suit or something, that sounds reasonable.
They must have come this way. Think!
Feels like combat. What are my tasks? Incendio 5 times. Roll a bunch of times. Would Accio not work? True. I don't know what to Accio.
They must have come this way. Think!
Stale. Oh, 1 second. Potato's getting into something. Come here. Here. That's a good boy.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Barrier!
Used to be treated in this manner! I've a poor pie in my belly, do you...
That's 3 times?
You're in for it now! What are you doing?
Rolling.
Unhand me!
That needs to work in his hand.
Do not talk!
I think that was done.
This is...
What is happening? I'm a poor pie in my...
Going on!
Incendio! Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Leviosa! Accio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Kinda fucked.
Stop right there! I can hold them off! Expose them!
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, that's one way to do it.
You're no match for me. Novice fuck. You've made a great...
Come here. Ooh. Piece of magic.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Before we get there. Oh, one more incendio.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
I love it.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Like puzzles.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and
like
we'll
virus.
see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio.
What's this? Dung? Leeches. They're definitely fires.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Huzzah!
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Nice. See a quest.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Well, it looks like I'll get some new clothes after I dive into a lake. That's nice. What do I want to do? I feel like this will be very useful. I just need to find something to fight.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Picture wants to talk to me. 10-4. Picture that. Surely there has to be something out here to fight. What's this?
Revelio.
Forest. There has to be something. Or something. It's very dark. Man. Buffalo. All the moonstone. Oh, here we go.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Yes.
Easy. Alright, let's go do the Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus? Expelliarmus? Let's do this. We'll do this, then we'll wrap it up. We'll flew there. Ooh, nope. Back. Oi. Wait, am I at the right spot? Advance time. It wants me to advance time. Okay. Like a nap. Yeah, it's still dark out. Imagine that.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say,
Work for the government.
The job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Okay, still have to attend during the day. What is that? Did not advance time. Wait here to advance time of day. Yes.